I'm a bit confused by General Motors. I mean, they love to advertise EVs for Tesla. They've done Tesla so many favors. Why are they stopping now when it comes to Elon Musk? Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, well, General Motors, when they advertise their electric cars at the Super Bowl and in other times as well, but at the Super Bowl in particular, Tesla had more traffic on its website than any time in history. And GM knows this. They're not stupid. They're very well aware of this fact. However, GM committed to still continuing to spend a lot of money marketing and advertising their new electric cars, 80% of which are not currently for sale. I mean, I don't understand that. I personally think that's a strange decision to advertise products that you don't have for sale and you won't have for sale for probably a couple of years. But they've decided to do that. I think it's just going to help Tesla more than anyone else. But when it comes to Elon Musk, they're drawing a line in the sand. No more. No more, says Mary Barra. Enough's enough. Well, she didn't say that, but I'm going to guess she said something along those lines. Because, Mary's saying that General Motors are going to beat Tesla in 2025. She said that not once, not twice, more than 10 different occasions. More than on 10 different occasions. And I think the media were very cynical of this. They actually, on a number of interviews that I saw, they said, Mary, you sure? Are you sure on this, Mary? And Mary's like, yeah, we will. Hang on a minute, Mary. You're saying you really are going to beat Tesla in 2025? And then she'd give some sort of alternative answer like, well, my predictions are XXX, not really committing to giving an answer after that, kind of giving them a way out. So it turns out GM has said no more advertising on Twitter now that Elon owns it. But that could change. GM has announced that it has temporarily paused ad spending on Twitter as the social media has changed hands. It's now owned, of course, by Elon Musk. Twitter's leading source of revenue has always been advertising. Obviously, advertisers will use the platform to communicate more directly with consumers regarding their products. As the platform has entered tumultuous times regarding ownership, a lot of people are pretty critical of this situation. Personally, I think it's a good thing. Not everyone agrees with that. Some people think that the content moderation is good right now. Some people think it isn't. I personally think it could be improved for sure. So that's one of the reasons why GM are stopping their advertising on Twitter. So nothing to do with Elon. It's just to do with the way that it's going, right? Now here's what a GM spokesman said. We are engaging with Twitter to understand the direction of the platform under their new ownership. So this decision comes right after Elon sent advertisers an interesting tweet. I actually thought it was a really well-written tweet, and I actually have a lot of respect for what's been said here. I'm not really sure that I think Elon buying Twitter is a good thing for Tesla, or is it a bad thing? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section below. But here's the tweet. He said, I wanted to reach out personally to share my motivation in acquiring Twitter. There has been much speculation about why I bought Twitter and what I think about advertising. Most of it has been wrong. The reason I acquired Twitter is because it is important to the future of civilization to have a common digital town square where a wide range of beliefs can be debated in a healthy manner without resorting to violence. There is currently great danger that social media will splinter into far right and far left wing echo chambers that generate more hate and divide in our society. I agree with that. I think that has been happening. Echo chambers are not necessarily a good thing. In the relentless pursuit of clicks, much of traditional media has fueled and catered to these polarized extremes, as they believe this is what brings in the money. But in doing so, the opportunity for dialogue is lost. I just want to repeat that statement. In the relentless pursuit of clicks, much of traditional media has fueled and catered to these polarized extremes. That's what's happened in the US over the past decade. People in the US walking around in the US, outside of the US, people think they're a bunch of racists. It's not true. It's absolutely not true. Have a look at an NFL football game. Have a look at an NBA football game. Not only the players predominantly African American, the fans are predominantly Caucasian. That's the norm. People are used to that in America. People are used to this situation. I really think this whole perception of people being massive racists in America, I think it's been fueled and created largely by the media. Honestly, I know a lot of you are going to disagree with this, but I think in my experience in America, you know what? I don't think I met any racists. I met a lot of people. I met a lot of friendly people. I met a lot of kind people, both black and white and all kinds of colors, Mexican. Realistically, I think there is probably racism in every country, but only a small, very small amount. Nothing compared to what the media is portraying it to be. That is why I bought Twitter, said Elon. I didn't do it because it would be easy. I didn't do it to make more money. Yeah, I think he's right on that. I don't think he's going to make a lot of money out of it. I did it to try to help humanity. And I do so with humility. Recognize that failure in pursuing this goal, despite our best efforts, is a very real possibility. That said, Twitter obviously cannot become a free-for-all hellscape, where anything can be said with no consequences. In addition to adhering to the laws of the land, our platform must be warm and welcoming to all, where you can choose your desired experience according to your preferences, just as you can choose, for example, to see movies or play video games, ranging from all ages to mature. I also very much believe that advertising, when done right, can delight, entertain, and inform you. It can show you a service or product or medical treatment that you never knew existed, but is right for you. This is a good point. I've discovered heaps of stuff from advertising. Advertising can irritate me, but if it's on point and it's relevant to what I'm interested in, there's been many times where I've actually bought products because I went, oh, didn't know that product existed. In particular, things like health food, supplements, I'm right into those. And I discovered so many things that way. So it's worked. It does work if it can be accurate and relevant. For this to be true, it is essential to show Twitter users advertising that is relevant as possible to their needs. Low relevancy ads are spam, but high relevant ads are actually content. This would be a big improvement for me over Facebook, right? Facebook ads, so much spam. So much spam. If they can actually pull this off and make the ads relevant, I think that would make a better user experience. Fundamentally, Twitter aspires to be the most respected advertising platform in the world that strengthens your brand and grows your enterprise. To everyone who has partnered with us, I thank you. Let us build something extraordinary together. Now, Musk has specified that no changes have been yet made to Twitter's code. However, he's called in software wizards to check over the software. Now, obviously, a lot of people have complained. I've seen the complaints. I'm sure you've seen them. A lot of people are saying that Elon Musk is going to make Twitter this crazy right-wing place. I don't think that's realistic. Let's be frank. Sure, he might have some right-wing views, but I don't believe that he's going to try and enforce them on everyone. I really think that you're able to say mostly what you want on Twitter without saying things that are too extreme. I think it'll actually work, but I could be wrong. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. So GM's decision to pause advertising, Tesla says, highlights a current fracture of the Twitter ecosystem. While some have heralded Mr. Musk's arrival as a revitalization of the platform, others have seen it as the opposite. As is typical for the community, both groups have made themselves heard. So, is this going to be a huge challenge for Elon Musk? Absolutely. Twitter is a basket case. Sorry, my friends, those of you who think this is some sort of successful company, it's not. In fact, Jack Dorsey created a joke. The truth is, yeah, sure, it's been influential. It's affected people. Many people within Twitter, such as Jack and the current CEO and executives that just got fired, they were making ridiculous sums of money. In fact, in my view, they were making criminal sums of money. We're talking about the person who is in charge of content moderation making 17 million US dollars a year. And that is not even including stock options. Literally, she's making more than $20 million a year. That's more than about 99% of the world's CEOs. Why on earth were these people getting paid so much money when the company has never made a profit? Not a single quarter of its existence. The thing is, this is not like it's some new company. It's been around for 16 years and it's never once made a profit. And yet somehow these executives think it's the right and the fair thing to do is to massively enrich themselves. I mean, why is that reasonable? Realistically, how is it a company making enormous losses every quarter thinks, yeah, it's fair. Let's pay our CEO, let's pay our executives insane sums of money, which are far greater than the amount of money other companies who are making massive profits are paying their executives. In my honest opinion, this is the epitome of corruption. People haven't been pointing this out. Let's just look at the facts here. Let's just look at the objective facts. Let's remove the whole Elon Musk thing from the situation. Let's look at this company. Frankly, this is a joke. It's a joke that these people are getting paid these enormous sums of money, not only in cash, not only in their yearly salary, but in options, stock options, etc. I mean, for example, the media all crowed about the fact that Twitter made 37% more revenue in 2021 compared to 2020. I don't see how that's relevant when you make nearly $1 billion loss. It's a joke. Now, to be fair, Twitter did actually make a profit in 2020. So I'm not telling the whole truth there. They did make a profit in 1 year of their 15-year existence. So that's something. But the thing is, right, their user base is declining every single quarter. They're not saying, hey guys, guess what? We're getting more users. So we're building our network. And that's why we're considering that making a loss is okay. They're making losses and their user base is going down. Whatever Twitter were doing before, I don't even use it. My social media team does, but I don't use it. Frankly, whatever they were doing, it wasn't working. That's the truth. Twitter was going to die under its current leadership, under its current structure. Really, they had no choice but to sell. And that is why they did it. Hopefully, Musk can make something out of the company. I'm not sure it's going to work though. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please explain to us all whether or not you think it will fail or succeed. I'm truly interested in this. It's going to be a fascinating social experiment. Thanks guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.